D'Annunzio.
Hi there, Miss Elkin. How you doing?
I am great. I'm so excited to be here tonight on this big day for our 8th graders.
It's an amazing night, a lot of hard work. 3 years of middle school goes by in a blink of an eye, and it all kind of culminates on one night before our 8th graders go on into high school. So very exciting evening. We have a lot of good things planned tonight, and we can't wait to get it going.
We do. It's awesome, and can't believe here we are. Times have changed. We're back to no masks. We're relaxed.
Turning the corner. Things are heading back to normal, which is great to see.
Especially for the 8th graders. They'll have a great high school experience
Absolutely,
this way.
Absolutely.
So I think before we get started, we have a special guest who has some words to say too, right, Mr. D'Annunzio?
We do indeed. We do. We have Mr. Pisia, a special message from him to our 8th graders. So at this point,
fantastic.
Mr. Pisia, if you'd like to share your thoughtful message.
Eagles, 8th grade parents, students, welcome tonight to the 8th grade ceremony. Moving on. I know it's been a tumultuous 15 months, but I want you guys to understand something. My daughter just graduated high school yesterday, and I want you to understand that her senior year wasn't necessarily what she really wanted it to be. But this isn't the first 8th grade class who had to have a virtual ceremony. Remember, you're the second. We had to do this last year as well. I want you guys to enjoy tonight and understand something. You're moving on, students. You're moving on to high school. You've got a lot bigger aspirations coming down your road. Parents, you've done a fantastic job. I want you to always enjoy the journey the best you can. I always appreciate your support and understand and know you guys have done phenomenal work. As always, I appreciate you helping me protect the nest.
Those are some nice words from Mr. Pisia, right, Mr.
Absolutely.
D'Annunzio?
Yes, ma'am.
So at this point, before we go ahead and begin our evening, we do want to take special note. Mr. D'Annunzio and I are here in one of our favorite rooms on campus. This is one of our special conference rooms. Kids come here. Right now it's very festively decorated in honor of Memorial Day, upcoming 4th of July, those big holidays that kind of symbolize the summertime. And it's also appropriate right now, as I believe Mr. D'Annunzio wants to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yes, that's correct. Before we begin the formal recognition ceremony, at this time, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Eagles Landing student Noam Feinstein. Wow. Thank you, Noam.
Unbelievable job, Noam. Great job. Fantastic. We're very fortunate to have you do that for us. At this point right now, we're going to move into our ceremony where we're recognizing our 8th grade students. We do have 2 key recognitions that we will be talking about at this point in our ceremony. Our ceremony is broken into 2 parts, right, Mr. D'Annunzio? We have our recognitions at the beginning and some very special honorary awards at the end.
Definitely.
So to begin, we're going to start with some slides to let people know what our first 2 words are about.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's begin.
At this time, our students will be recognized who have earned their pupil progression requirements for promotion to the 9th grade. Additionally, we have students who not only have they met their pupil progression requirements, they have had a 3.5 grade point average when we look at the first 3 quarters of the 8th grade year. Those students are also the recipients of the Presidential Award for Academic Excellence. Very impressive, Mr. D'Annunzio, because we have over 200 students who have earned this additional qualification.
I couldn't agree more. It's quite an accomplishment.
Outstanding. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and begin by recognizing our 8th grade class of 2021. Mr. D'Annunzio, do you want to start us?
Absolutely. Nathaniel Abergall. Daniel Adams. Antonella Adio. Nur Heidi Aksoy. Samira Alacron. Jacob Alcalay. Lucas Alex. Amanda Alexandre. Samantha Alexis. Mia Alfonso. Hudanazar Almazov. Felipe Almeida. Joshua Alper. Rima Al-Sheikh. Lily Alvarez. Gabriela Alves dos Santos. Azariah Alvin. Linda Amato. Isabella Amador. Harrison Amaya Alvarez. Deanna Amler. Alana Amsterdam. Isabella Antal. Benji Antoine. Brennan Antoine. Adeneth Antunez. Julian Anzola Charis. Joseph Arujo. Drew Arfa. Gabriel Arnaud Chacon. David Asumsao. Ian Astiazarian. Cristal Auger. Marcos Avila. Alex Azaredo. Leali Baker. Aaron Barazani.
Yazli Barbosa.
Madeline Barenboim. Gabriela Barros. Zachariah Bassetti. Guillerme Batista. Raymond Becker. Connor Beeson. David Bellardi. Sebastian Benjamin. Thomas Bennett. Jack Bentayu. Luis Berg. Vanessa Bermejo. Tiffany Bernstein. Kayla Berry. Joshua Blumenthal. Jacob Bockstein. Blake Boginski. Mason Bonnie. Tyler Bonilla. Alexia Borden. Jenna Bosch. Abraham Buzaglu. Nathan Bray. Sebastian Bricino Mendiola. Aiden Bavute.
Barbara Cabral. Rafael Caetano. Ian Cajuana. Cal Carmago. Nicholas Campagna, Raul Campos, Isabella Canalosi Tabosa, Bruna Cardoso de Mello, Victor Carlson, Joshua Carrero, Jacob Carrion, Giovanna Casati, Larissa Casati, Ryan Cassimer, Aiden Koff, Madison Koff, Isabella Cavallero, Desiree Sapino, Jonathan Searcy, Joy Charles Diaz, Stephane Charlton, Meg Chatterjee, Levinsky Sadoin, Gemma Klaus, Milana Campagnone, Gianni Camuzzi, Isabella Conrado, Adam Corsia, Noah Corsia, Julia Correra dos Santos, Francesca Corzo Gonzalez, Ali Koskan, Axel Costilla, Arath Costilla de Leon, Adriana Cristaldi, Giovanna Crusidi, Diana Cruz, Dylan Cuevas, Michaela Coltrera, Cadence Curtis,
Nicholas Doppolito, Darren Darcy, Henry da Silva, Nicole da Silva, Felipe da Silveira, Joshua Davis, Brian DiCristo, Maria de Grande, Romeo Delgado, Alexandros Demos, Amanda de Mora, Anna Julia de Oliveira, Devin de Palma, Camilla de Paula, Ayala Desir, Angelina Diaz, Daniel Diodato, Amanda Di Tomaso, Adrian Donchev, Lucy Dorcent, Lucas Dornelis, Isabella Drummond, Eduardo Duarte, Mark Elie Dubois, Gian Duran, Hannah Eaton, Samantha Edelson, Alina Edwards, Austin Eichis, Layla Alorme, Jessica Emmanuel, Hannah Epstein, Chanel Escalero, Jairo Espinal, Manuel Espino, Mariana Espinosa Diaz, Jessica Estrada, Sumara Exantus, Juliana Faga,
Gabriel Fagundes, Benjamin Feinstein, Angelina Falcon, Kayla Femia, Christopher Furman, Cristiano Ferreira, Eduardo Ferreira, Pietra Ferreira, Sydney Fish, Sierra Fitzhenry, Blakely Fix, Cooper Flom, Joshua Florimond, Ashley Fregoso, Rafael Franco, Whitney Frazier, Jada Frenchman, Jordan Freiberg, William Fuller, Tyler Gaines, Grigor Galstion, Liv Gang, Chase Garcia, Matthew Garcia, Sebastian Garcia, Gavin Garver, Anna Gaspar, Dylan Gaynor, Stefan Jirov, Ian Gessner, Gitlin, Joao Goes, Thomas Goen, Greg Goldstein, Sarah Gomez, Shabana Gomez, Michael Gonzalez, David Gonzalez, Ernesto Gonzalez, Gianna Gonzalez, Junior Gonzalez Lorenzo, Kyle Goodner, Elena Gorbin, Camila Gordillo Vila, Jada Gordon, Preston Gormandy, Lily Gottfried, Eduardo Gravina, Connor Green, Ethan Greenblatt, Jared Greenwald, Amelia Grubb, Serge Grushin, Domenico Guadalupe, Imena Gutierrez Alvarado,
Maria Hafiz, Rivana Haggerty, Stephen Haig, Daniel Halpern, Samara Hammam, Armani Hambarchian, William Hansen, Alexa Herring, Amanda Harris, Ella Harrison, Gabriella Hefetz Heller, Dylan Hyder, Rachel Herman, Angelina Hernandez, Hillary Hernandez, Joshua Hernandez, Maria Hernandez, Alexia Hickman, Kayla Hirsch, Skylar Hirsch, Madison Hlasny, Danny Hodis, Amir Holstick, Phoebe Hausenbold, Ricky Wang, Jackson Hume, Mina Ibrahim, Zachary Ibrahim, Aiden Jabor, Zaina Jaber, Avery Jackson, Nicholas Jacober, Nicole Jacobson, Ryan Jacone, Adam Jamal, Denise Jean Baptiste, Kayla Jean Jacques, Jonas Jimenez, Alyssa Jin, Amari Johnson, Madeline Johnson, Amin Johnson Carrasco, Evangeline Joseph, Sebastian Kamalzadeh, Shiting Kao, Ryan Case,
Etan Kateb, Jessica Katz, Matthew Kazimirov, Benjamin Kelman, Dylan Kelman, Ryan Kessner, Siam Kampsopa, Rohan Kurana, Cruz Kiley, Philip Kincaid, Madison Clapper, Hannah Klasfeld, Matthew Klein, Ashley Klein, Chloe Konasek, Tyler Kopchak, Oxinia Korniko, Olivia Cottis, Marissa Krumholtz, Jocelyn Kudika, Benjamin Labrador, Aaron Lacove, Emily Laurenquente, Ella Lorenas, Isabella Loriano, Jolie Lerman, Alicia Leva, Kevin Leon Arango, Lori Leonci, Lucas Leoncini, Bomani Lespinas, Jacqueline Levine, Rebecca Levine, Anderson Lee, Ryan Lieberfarb, Ashley Light, Ajax Lorenzo, Adam Lobel, Luca Longo, Pedro Lopes, Guilherme Lopes, Dylan Lofner,
Luis Maciel, Ava Mahmoud, Sadia Mangret, Melissa Mazel, Eric Manrique, Isabella Manrique, Shireen Mansour, Madison Morano, Sydney Marchioni, Jake Marcus, Eli Marone, Sarah Martin, John Martinez Abdallah, Maria Martinez Ramirez, Addison Mason, Noel Mason, Ty Mazer, Trayson McLeod, Pedro Mello, Sophia Mello, Kevin Mendez Garcia, Savannah Mendez, Gabriela Mendieta, Jacob Mendieta, Paulo Meneses, Mason Mencio, Rafael Merdinger, Rose Metzger, Ethan Meyer, Carter Millickman, Skylar Mills, Silvio Minisali, Marcus Miranda, Leah Mizrachi, Luisa Masalim, Lashonda Multimer, Gianna Monso, Brianna Morgan, Samin Muhammad, Gregory Munitz, Walter Munoz, Matthew Murphy, Katrin Nagurniak, Lily Nalbandian, Amariel Nelson, Eli Nelson, Mikael Nelson, Lila Newman, Ryan Newman, Kayla Nguyen, Haley Nieves, Daniel Norbeck, Natalia Norek, Kaiki Oliveira, Maria Oliveira, Harley Oliver, Ariella Orozco, Juan J.J. Ortiz, Valeria Ortiz, Layla O'Toole, Michael O'Toole, Matthews Overney, Vincente Paneke,
Summer Pape, Zoe Pardo, Sophie Pasternak, Om Patel, Dylan Paul, Reese Peleg, Luna Perez, Brian Perez Corrado, Christopher Purim, Madeline Phillips, Esther Pierre, Jeremiah Pereira, Isabella Pilato, Leticia Pimenta, Levi Pinero, Emma Pania, Kaiki Pyrus, Louis Plaza, Joshua Polo, Emily Portillo, Darianne Portillis, Adriel Porto, Jonathan Petroni, Ryan Power, Anthony Prince, Samantha Pucio, Gabriella Pujols, Bora Poulat, Arthur Quiros, Nicholas Quevedo, James Ramos, Sean Randall, Sophia Raza, Lillian Reeves, Spencer Relkin, Brandon Rencher, Aaliyah Reyes, Zymina Reyes, Jack Reynolds, Danny Rivera, Syed Rizvi, Nicholas Roa Fuentes, Vitor Rocha, Taylor Rodkey, Danielle Rodriguez, Morgan Rodriguez, Ashley Roll, Christian Romero, Mason Rosas, Alani Rose, Malia Rose, Isaiah Rosame, Ella Rosen, Aiden Rosenberg, Hunter Rosenblum, Jackson Ross, Miley Ruggieri,
Laura Sabogal, Isabella Sadiq, Polina Safanova, Scarly Melissa St. Fleur, Ethan Saez, Atzin Salazar, Camilla Saldana, Sebastian Saldana, Regina Saleh, Julie Saltz, Sophia Samuelson, Luna Sanchez Ujoa, Samari Sains, Maria Santiago, David Santos, Diego Santos, Gabriel Santos, Mila Santos Teixeira, Sophia Sargeisen, Bryn Scarborough, Ella Schechner, Mackenzie Schiffman, Ava Schild, Austin Schneider, Kira Schwartz, Christopher Scott, Jaden Scott, Joshua Jordan Scott, Zachary Sessions, Hannah Schafferneck, Noah Schafferneck, Connor Shamp, Jackson Shreve, Gilly Schwartzer, Azjad Sadiq, Anna Christina Silva, Daniel Silva, Maximiliano Silva, Rena Simon, Samuel Simona, Luisa Siqueira, Jake Smiler, Brennan Smith, Jada Smith, Joshua Sobrino, Emily Solomon, Faith Sonner, Brianna Starler, Jacob Jake Starr, Maya Stein, Drew Stevens, Logan St. Germain, Nathan Suraj Persad, Daniela Souza Salazar, Keela Silfant, Adam Zamansky, Parker Zamansky, Christopher Tarver, Christine Tasiopoulos, Brooke Telchin, Derek Telchin, Derek Tertullian, Sarah Theodore, Taylor Throne, Dylan Tierney, Wesley Tyndall, Michaela Tolliver, Elena Toth, Jimmy Toussaint, Alan Townsend, Andrew Tremazzo, Ava Troiano, Sophie Tucker, Lucas Vaca Narvaja, Jaliana Valerio,
Ashley Valley, Matthew Vallejo, Lauren Van Housen, Vicente Vasquez, Victoria Veloso, Bradney Vertis, Alicia Villafranca, Victor Villatoro, Brianna Villan, Nikolai Wagstaff, Andrew Walker, Rivka Walter, Emily Watson, Maxwell Weinstein, Jack Welikoff, Sydney Wells, Helena Wesley, Richard Wheeler, Malachi White,
Emily Whitney,
Alexa Wilk, Ty Winzigal, Lucas Winklereed, Paige Worth, Joey Wolfson, Julia Xavier, Jacob Yachuk, Zayeli Yaffa, Mason Yellen, Amelie Zabala, Colin Zadonsky, Giovanni Zamboli, Xavier Zeman, Joshua Zygan, Daxian Zen, Alyssa Zormati. Mr. D'Annunzio, it's a beautiful day out here in our courtyard, isn't it?
It is so pleasant. We love our courtyard. We don't get out here enough, but
Right.
glad we're here right now.
Yep, a lot of people may not realize our Eagles Landing courtyard is used widely by students, but it's also something that holds a very special spot in our hearts. It's home to many of our memorials that we have had. It's a very bittersweet environment. This tree that Mr. D'Annunzio and I are by was planted in memory of Ms. Lynn Ratine, one of our special education coordinators here at Eagles Landing. And at this time, we would like to begin the part of our presentation where we talk about our Honorary Student Awards. These awards are given in memory of many of our faculty and as well as a student who have unfortunately passed away too soon. To continue their legacy, we have awards in their honor. So I think we should go ahead and start that now.
Without any further ado, Ms. Elkin, I agree. Let's begin.
Right now, as we go through our honorary awards, the students who will be recipients of the following awards. We have the Lynn Ratine Award, the Jason Beam Award, and the Margaret Figuerato Award. Those three honorary awards are for students who meet the characteristics of those particular staff members. We also have a Laura Warner Award. Laura Warner was a staff support individual here at Eagles Landing. We have an award in her honor, as well as of a prior student, Sasha Grote. All 5 of these individuals passed away too soon, and to carry on their legacy, we have special awards in their name. We're going to start with the Lynn Award. Lynn was a very special member of the Eagles Landing Middle School community. She was a mom, a sister, and a friend to everyone who knew her. She treated everyone around her with kindness and respect every day. She was always real. She always told things the way it was. 2 p.m., however, that was her end time. By 2 p.m., she was absolutely stir-crazy from the events of the day. At 2 p.m., she would liven up any room that she was in. She was known for her accountability. She held students responsible for all of their actions. She viewed students at Eagles Landing as though they were her own children. She was passionate about everything that she did every day. To her, being the special education coordinator at Eagles Landing, it was not a job. It was her heart and soul, and it was the true meaning of her existence at every level. Although she became very sick, she came to work until she was no longer capable. We currently have a beautiful tree that is planted in her honor, as many of you saw just a moment ago. This gives everyone at Eagles Landing the opportunity to visit her, to have some peace, to reminisce, and even have some mental health therapy. This honorary award provides a legacy for her spirit to continue for years to come at Eagles Landing. The special recipient of a Lynn Award must be a student at our school who is a full-time special education student who shows continual respect towards all adults and all peers. This individual is responsible for his or her own actions. This is an individual that shows significant improvement in their academics throughout their middle school years. And this individual has also shown continual improvement in their communication skills goals. The recipient of the Lynn Award this year was someone who was nominated by several of his teachers. His teachers describe him as a hard worker and an overall great kid. They also describe him as dedicated, hardworking, and conscientious. In fact, this student has not missed one single virtual class since virtual schooling actually began. He is always eager to learn, and he readily assists all of his fellow peers. His teachers further went on to describe him as someone that Lynn would have absolutely adored, because he is always kind to his teachers. This student is one that everyone is very sad to see go on to high school. At this time, we would like to recognize Brennan Smith as the 2021 Lynn Award recipient. Our next honorary award is in honor of Mr. Beam. Mr. Jason Beam was a member of the Eagles Landing staff for 4 years until he passed away very unexpectedly over winter vacation that year. He had a heart for students who just needed that little bit of extra help in order to be successful. He devoted his life and all of his efforts to helping students achieve their personal best, whether that was academically or personally. He was a true advocate for students and a true friend to everyone who knew him. In honor of Mr. Beam's legacy here at Eagles Landing, the Jason Beam Award is given annually to one student who demonstrates those qualities that Mr. Beam cherished and found most important in life. These are the qualities of a good friend, and they are described as follows: someone who is a good listener, a wise consultant on anything, a sense of humor, and someone who is always willing to lend a helping hand to others. This year's recipient of the Jason Beam Award was nominated by several of her teachers. They described this student as absolutely fitting the mold of Jason Beam. At this time, we would like to recognize the 2021 Jason Beam Award recipient. That recipient is Lauren Van Housen. Our next award is the Laura Warner Support Services Award. Laura Warner was not a teacher at Eagles Landing. However, she was an integral part of our school community. Laura Warner could be found in classrooms as a substitute. She could be found in the front office just helping out, or she could be found coming in the front door of the school just bringing food in case anybody here was hungry. Laura Warner was someone that people could turn to for everything. For years, every school shirt that was made in our building was made by Laura Warner. Her children went through our school, and she felt that it was her duty to support the school in whatever capacity she could. Unfortunately, Laura Warner continued volunteering at our school up until the point she couldn't any longer. Laura Warner passed away too young. Laura Warner, however, has left an impact on Eagles Landing that is irreplaceable. To honor Laura Warner, the Laura Warner Student Support Services Award has been created. This award will be given annually to the student who best exemplifies the following character traits and capabilities: a student who offers support, comfort, and friendship to all, someone who is passionate about advocating for others, someone who demonstrates leadership, maturity, and responsibility, someone who always strives to have compassion and consideration for everyone, those around them, and the world in general, someone who always goes above and beyond to make others feel special and valued, someone who is always willing to listen, someone who lives every day to its fullest capacity, no matter what difficulties lie in their way, and someone who is a true team player. This year, the recipient of the Laura Warner Award has been described as someone who was exceptionally kind to all students. In class, this young lady constantly reaches out to others to make sure they are okay, simply by just the way that other child is reacting. The teachers describe they cannot think of another student who is more deserving of this award. Although this student is virtual, the teachers did get the chance to meet her on one particular day in person and describe her as even being more wonderful than she was virtually, if that's even possible. She is caring, mature, and compassionate. This year's recipient of the Laura Warner 2021 Support Services Award goes to Sydney Wells. Now we would like to honor the student who is this year's recipient of the Margaret Figuerato Award. To explain this award, we're going to turn this over to our ESOL coordinator, Ms. Marisol Hernandez.
In memory of Margaret Figuerato, this award is given annually to the student who best amplifies the following character traits and abilities: offers kindness, encouragement, and service to others, leads by examples, and takes the initiative, takes pride in cultural heritage, always strives for improvement, and is always willing to help anyone in need. We are delighted and proud to nominate Isabella Drummond for the Margaret Figuerato Award. She is the epitome of what every student should strive to be. She is one of the most conscientious and hardworking students. She has proven to be a very creative thinker. She is also an exceptionally engaging, interesting, and a warm person with tremendous strength of character and integrity. Isabella's character has blossomed since she arrived at Eagles Landing Middle School. She is a social butterfly who talks to every student and is always offering encouraging words, support, and kindness. I recommend Isabella Drummond with great enthusiasm and without the slightest hesitation. Congratulations, Isabella.
The next award this evening is the Sasha Grote Award, and this award is slightly different from the others in the sense that it recognizes a former Eagles Landing student. The Sasha Grote Award is in memory of a fine young man given annually to the student who best exemplifies the following character traits and abilities: interested and talented in the sciences and music, offers kindness, encouragement, and service to others, leads by example, takes initiative, and is a good friend. You see, Sasha was a student who lived his life to the fullest capacity while maximizing all learning opportunities. He excelled in the sciences, so much so that his science fair project made it to the national level. As a result, he was even extended the invitation to come to the White House, where he was able to meet the President of the United States at the time, Bill Clinton. In addition to his extreme talents in the sciences and music, Sasha was well known to be a true master of social etiquette, respect, and courtesy. He was, however, always humble about his talents and natural gifts. He was always a helpful, encouraging, and passionate friend to all he met. It is a remarkable combination of character traits and abilities that Eagles Landing has honored every year since Sasha's passing. This award is given to the student each year who exemplifies the aforementioned in the fullest capacity. This year, our 8th grade student who myself and his teachers have described as being extremely involved in mathematics. He has participated in the math academic games. He has taken the highest level math courses we offered at the Nest. Student also excels in sciences and has a natural affinity for them. He amazes his teachers in so many capacities. Moreover, he is extremely involved in the campus overall, as he has been a member of the Eagles Landing Middle School chorus all 3 years. He is kind, positive, bright, happy, easygoing, friendly, and polite to all that he meets. He is gifted in so many ways, as his teachers described him. He's a bright spot all around the campus, in the common areas, the cafeteria, the hallways, and he sets a wonderful example for all students throughout the campus. It has been a joy to get to know this student over the years, and we are honored to distinguish Trayson McLeod. Hi there, Miss Elkin. Here we are in our engineering lab, and why don't you go ahead and explain the significance of why we're in this room right now?
I think it's pretty amazing that we both ended up here at the same spot, same time.
I know, can you believe
It's
it?
pretty exciting.
How fortuitous.
Yeah. But we are here in Mr. Plumidor's room because we have some very special awards we would like to announce at this time.
That's right.
At this time, we have awards for our STEM Student of the Year, our MIT Student of the Year. We also have awards for our Soaring Scholars and our Principal's Academic Excellence Awards. Some pretty interesting stuff.
Sure is.
All that kind of takes place right here.
You know, to witness what the kids do day in and day out, it's truly incredible. But this is for a couple of distinguished students who have really soared and exemplified what is meant by an outstanding student honorary of such an award.
Couldn't agree more. There's no limits, right?
Nope.
Right up here with the space shuttle.
To the moon.
So this is a very fun and exciting category. As we just explained, these are our student recognition awards for very special, meaningful, qualifying students in particular areas. This first one is the STEM Student of the Year Award. This award is given annually to a student who exemplifies outstanding achievement in the sciences, technology, mathematics, and engineering. In addition to having outstanding achievement, the student typically will exude significant passion in these areas. It is someone who actually exceeds expectations, and their knowledge in this field goes far beyond the classroom walls in their quest for knowledge. This year's recipient of the STEM 2021 award has a resume beyond belief. It's very impressive considering that this young lady is simply an 8th grader. This young lady has participated in the Duke TIP program, earning state and grand recognition for her score results. She has placed high in science fairs in the past in the biomedical division. She participates in the Lego League robotics competition. She has received governor's certificates of outstanding achievement. She has participated in Duke University's TIP program. She has won academic games in the areas of language arts. She is a member of the National Junior Honor Society. And in addition to simply being members, she has leadership characteristics. She's the president of the National Junior Honor Society, vice president of the Robotics Club, and she has taken a wide variety of courses to expand her knowledge at Duke University, including Duke TIP Crisis. She has studied being a pediatrician for a day at Duke University. She has studied to learn more about the secrets of the brain. This young lady has it all. Her technology skills are off the chart, as she's also been a member of Girls Who Code. It is with extreme pleasure that we would like to recognize this year's STEM 2021 recipient as Rima Al-Sheikh. Our next award is the MIT Nest College Partnership Award. NEST stands for Network of Educators in Science and Technology, and this award is in association with the Massachusetts Institute for Technology. This award was brought to Eagles Landing Middle School a few years ago by Mr. Jerry O'Donnell, one of our science teachers. He was recognized by MIT for his own innovative invention to better the global world. Each NEST member, in our case, Mr. O'Donnell, is allowed to select one student to recognize at his or her school every year. The selected student receives an MIT NEST Award certificate in honor of that teacher's contributions to the global society. Mr. O'Donnell had the opportunity to attend a seminar at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He was invited based largely in his part of the development of a multi-purpose nebulizer machine for use in countries where technology may not be so prevalent. His machine was made simply from recycled tires and bicycle pumps. Mr. O'Donnell was able to bring his innovations to our school regularly, and his projects are seen all over our campus, from decorative metal flowers in our courtyard made of bicycle rims to our wall art made inside of our building from recycled books. At this time, Mr. D'Annunzio is going to recognize the student who is the 2021 recipient of the MIT Nest College Partnership Award.
This young man, this 8th grade student, could not embody and exemplify the description of the MIT Award any better. He is the most fitting and most deserving student of this award, and it is my honor to present it to Tyler Kopchak.
Right now, we're moving on to awards that recognize many students here at Eagles Landing. This is called our Soaring Scholars Award. The Soaring Scholar Award is a prestigious award that recognizes the academic efforts and achievements of those exemplary students who have maintained straight A's in every course for all 3 years of middle schools. While quarterly we do recognize the accomplishments of those students who have achieved honor roll status, these incredible students have maintained the difficult consistency of earning an A in every course, all quarters, every year, for all 3 years. Join me and Mr. D'Annunzio in recognizing these student scholars.
Rima Al-Sheikh, Cristal Auger, Jacob Bachstein, Desiree Sapino, Gemma Klaus, Isabella Conrado, Samantha Edelson, Austin Eichis, Hannah Epstein, Domenico Guadalupe, Addison Halazny, Danny Hodis, Alyssa Jin, Olivia Cadas, Jolie Lehrman, Jacqueline Levine, Anderson Lee, Maria Martinez Ramirez, Ximena Reyes, Danielle Rodriguez, Malia Rose, Ella Rosen, Julie Saltz, Austin Schneider, Jaden Scott, Zachary Sessions, Jake Smiler, Taylor Throne, Jack Welikoff, Julia Xavier.
Congratulations to all of those students. Amazing they were able to maintain that success.
Fantastic accomplishment, well deserved.
Congratulations, everyone, on your Soaring Scholar recognition.
Now it's time for the 2021 Principals Academic Excellence Awards. As you all have witnessed this evening, the Nest is home to absolutely amazing students. We have some of the very finest 8th graders in all of Palm Beach County here at Eagles Landing Middle School. Our talented 8th graders will be leaving the Nest to attend a variety of amazing high schools where they can continue to pursue their educational passions. Every year at the Nest, we are tasked with the difficult job of identifying those students who exceeded all academic expectations. We are so fortunate that our school, we celebrate close to 290 8th graders each year and every quarter who make the All-A and the A and B honor roll. And as you have seen tonight, we have many of our 532 8th graders who have earned nothing less than all A's for all of their middle school years. That in and of itself is an amazing accomplishment, which is why this year is exceptionally difficult to decide upon which students are at the top of the best, academically speaking. Last year, I was beaming with pride when I shared that we had 11 of our 515 8th graders who were honored with this award. Historically, to qualify for this award, student must have met the following criteria: all A's for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, plus Level 5s on their 7th grade standardized test, including the Civics EOC. Level 5s on their 6th grade standardized test. Level 5s on their 5th grade standardized test. And are currently at least 2 years advanced in their area of mathematics, as evidenced by their enrollment in at least their 2nd year of high school credit mathematics. If we take just a moment to think about all of this, it truly is astounding. COVID, however, put a spin on things that none of us could have expected. We no longer have standardized test scores that we can use as criteria for this award. So this year, as an anomaly, in removing that factor, we have 18 students this year who met all the award criteria. Congratulations to all of these students. They've earned it every which way. The 18 recipients for the 2021 Principals Award for Academic Excellence are Rima Al-Sheikh, Crystal Auger, Jacob Boxstein, Gemma Klaus, Austin Eiches, Hannah Epstein, Alyssa Jen, Olivia Kotas, Jolie Lehrman, Maria Martinez Ramirez, Ximena Reyes, Daniel Rodriguez, Ella Rosen, Austin Schneider, Jaden Scott, Jake Smiler, Taylor Throne, Jack Willikoff. Congratulations to this amazing group of young men and women. You are an inspiration to us all.
All of you have been recognized tonight for something. It's important to know that no matter what your recognitions are, always do your personal best. You always have a place in our hearts here at Eagles Landing.
Middle school is a quick 3 years, but as you move on, I hope you remember Eagles Landing as much as we remember you and the experiences and times we shared together here. You'll always have a place in our hearts.
Hey Eagles, wanted to let you know tonight's been a great night for you. It's also a big time understanding you guys are moving on. This is it. This is a done deal. You're going to high school. So I want you to take all the skills, all the things you've learned with you, and also be aware. Know that you have a voice. Know that everything leading up to this is getting you ready for the next level. Parents, once again, you're moving on to the next level as well. Enjoy these next 4 years of high school, and remember, that day of graduation will be here before you know it. Always know, the Eagles Landing Middle School, the nest is your home. Whenever you need something, we're here. And as always, I will always appreciate you helping me protect the nest.
Again, this has been such an amazing evening, and everyone at home, us here at school, right, Mr. Nunzio, have so much to be thankful for.
So much.
Lots and lots.
So at this time, we like to just take a moment and reflect, and we like to engage in a little practice where we send thank yous. Whether it be a virtual thank you or a physical pen to paper note, we like to jot our thoughts down so we can most effectively articulate them to all of you at home.
It's important to feel valued.
Right. And you might recognize this from the television if you happen to watch The Tonight Show. One of our friends on that show, Mr. Jimmy Fallon, we may have taken this from him, and I think you would.
Why reinvent the wheel?
Right. I think you would be okay with it.
Would you like to begin?
I sure would. Thank you, Eagles Landing family, families, and students. It has been a wonderful 3 years. I will miss you dearly as I've watched you grow from tiny little sixth graders to young men and women who are ready to embark on the new journey of high school. I couldn't thank you for enriching my daily experience by building the relationships I've built with you over the past 3 years. I wish you nothing but the best, so thank you for helping make my job all that much better.
Thank you, Eagles Landing teachers and staff and faculty. Thank you for the teachers who are able to teach on a camera and in the classroom and with a mask on, often suffocating, but still getting your content across to your students.
Absolutely. Could not have said it better myself, Miss Elkin. And at this time, in unison, Miss Elkin, we would like to offer our sincerest, heartfelt thank you.
Thank you.